Ripple burning XRP to help out price action. Speaking of price action, we'll have it at the end. Where to invest in Ripple private shares. Yes, we have a retard alert. Along with burning, will it do anything for the greater crypto economy? And welcome new viewers and old friends. And before we get into news, your comments come first. Drop me some hot, spicy, maybe I'll share it in the next one. Trick, who's serious thank you for all the emails, my guy. I love him. Tricks is top of the afternoon calls. Top of the afternoon, back to you, sir. What about this? Vince says, okay, I'm out. This video proved this dude doesn't do research. You could have done research and quickly found out there is no Ripple on the stock market. Well, South Park fans, help us out.
Uh-oh, retard alert. Retard alert, class.
That's right, we've definitely got a retard alert because Ripple shares are private. Yes, you have to buy them privately. You do not buy them on the stock market because it is not publicly traded. So great job thinking you're the boss when obviously you're just a fucking tool. Speaking of tools, how about the ADA family? Look at this. Ooh, when Chang happens, we're gonna moon. Look at these morons drawing these green candlesticks that go up. Seasoned buyer says Cardano's Chang hard fork might just flip the game, boosting governments and possibly sending ADA to the moon. Are you fucking stupid? No development news does that shit at all. But there are the articles, and it's just like XRP and XLM when they say, oh, when this happens, we're going to the moon. Cardano's ADA finally ready to hit $3. Cardano's ADA didn't do jack shit. In fact, take a look at ADA right here. 32 cents. That's what you got for Chang hard fork. You ready to get into the news, everyone, and find out why the SEC appeal wouldn't even take effect until 2026? Oh, crap. Bitcoin's sitting at 56,146. ETH is 2367. Sol's 128, while XRP's at 54.4. We're going to look at XRP, but we're going to look at a little bit different chart than what you're used to, so stay tuned for that. XLM not moving, and they got Meridian coming up. Here's Charles. Charles Hoskinson addressed the ADA burn prospects amid the community demand for the token mechanism. Basically, this is what Charles said. Burning ADA would be akin to stealing from every stake pool operator and ADA holder. Well, basically, what people want to know is, why aren't you burning stuff? Because you have so much of a supply and not much of a demand. And it's not just Cardano. It's not just the Ripple camp, Ripple CTO. Locks how you can burn 40 billion XRP. What about Stellar burning their XLM? The reason people are bringing up burning is because the prices suck. And they're like, dude, let's burn it to make it more scarce, right? It's all about supply and demand. So if we reduce the supply with the same demand, that should cause price to go up. The problem is Stellar burned a ton. Stellar burned 50 billion plus tokens and it hasn't done jack shit for the price. So keep burning, but the reality is you need the demand no matter what the supply is. Now, in terms of the SEC appeal, I got to share this with you. Ripple's legal victory holds until 2026. Why the SEC's appeal may not matter. Ripple's legal battle with the SEC remain intact until 2026, with a delayed decision potentially allowing institutional partners to continue using the XRP token. Essentially, if the SEC were to appeal, it's going to take a long time to go through the appeal process, so we've got that rain cloud hanging over our head if the SEC does appeal. Then the bright side of it, though, is that if there is an appeal, business could be going as usual through 2026. Now, the author of this article says, hey, you might have some regs coming in that would help us out with that. Girlfriend, are you fucking stupid? Do I gotta play the South Park retard alert video all over again? Because hold on, let me just do that and let me cue it up for everyone just so you know what's going on.
Uh-oh, retard alert. Retard alert, class.
That's right, we're not going to be getting any new regs because it's an election season. And right now, no one wants to do anything that's going to sway the votes or potential votes. The Democrats aren't working with the Republicans. No one's working together, so don't worry, you're not going to get any regs in 2024. And the only way you would get juicy crypto regs in 2025 is if you had a Republican sweep. That's right, Republican House, Republican Senate, and Republican El Presidente. So I get it. Fred Rispoli out there is like, yo, we would be good until 2026, but that would suck for us because I think if we did have an appeal, XRP price action would look more like this. And you don't want that because look, got it up on the screen. And this is the weekly candlestick, okay? So each one of these represents a week right here. Now, could you imagine if that case did get delayed out to 2026, what would happen price action-wise? Probably not much unless macros get better. So people out there can talk about, ooh, burning escrow. We should burn ADA. We should burn XRP. We should burn XLM. The reason people are thinking that is because the price action sucks and there's billions and billions and billions of tokens out there. And what that's telling you is that there's a lot of supply, but not much demand. But remember though, the world is made of some people, some very special people. Some of them that have no idea what private shares are versus public shares, retard alert for Vince, and some of the other tard cards out there are ones that think that cryptos are going to moon when the Chang hard fork happens. Well, guess what, girlfriend? The Chang hard fork did happen. It didn't do jack shit for price. There are people out there that are on the left-hand side of the IQ bell-shaped curve, and they have no fucking clue. So use them as your exit liquidity and laugh all the way to the bank. Maybe shorting might be the best thing right now because, geez, if we get an SEC appeal, that would be not good for the entire market. Unless you believe in going long and being able to accumulate at a lower price point. Now, when you look at the weekly chart, I want you to see something, okay? Look at this from 2022 to now. You can definitely see floor prices increasing, right? We were fighting in that 30-cent range in 2022 into 2023. Then we jumped up into the 40-cent range into mid-2023. We jumped up into the 50-cent range here in late 2023. Have been hovering around that 50-cent range here in 2024. So floor price action is increasing for XRP, but communities out there are pissed because every freaking crypto community out there is asking for the supply to be burned. Why? Because the price sucks and the demand isn't there and the supply is atrocious. But would burning XRP, XLM, ADA even help the price? Or do we need more cash to come in? Do we need more demand? I'm of the side of the aisle where it says, hey, look, you could get rid of the supply, but you need to increase demand. And when you got people like Charles in charge, and when you got Stellar out there doing jack shit Ola when it comes to crypto, and when you got the market out there made up of people that simply don't research or don't listen, because yeah, there obviously is no Ripple on the stock market. They're a private company, so you have to buy private shares. So when I talk about the news regarding benefiting Ripple shareholders, I'm talking about their private shareholders. Retard alert, everyone. So the reality is we've got a bunch of supply and we've got some demand. So if you burn a bunch of that supply, you still only have some demand. And a lot of us are looking for these projects going, well, where's the real world usage? I mean, think about it, right? Just think about this. You and I, right? What do we do with XRP, XLM, ADA, the rest of that stuff there? Well, I don't do shit with ADA because I wouldn't touch that garbage. I wouldn't even touch it with your money. Speaking of touching, touch the like button. But what do we do with this? We speculate. We speculate on price. How many of you out there really use an XRP, XLM, ADA based project every day, once a week? We don't. We trade this stuff. But if you want the stuff to be valuable, you're going to have to create some sort of demand. And that demand is going to come from a real world application, something that people use. Because right now, who's really using XRP? Are you? No, you're not. You're speculating on it. You're buying XRP lower, hoping to sell it for higher. Or some of us out there are buying it thinking we could short it all the way down. That's not usage. That's speculation. And right now the market is made up of speculation and not usage. So if you want to burn the supply to decrease the supply, you're going to have to do something with the demand. And in order to do something with the demand, you're going to have to do something that increases its usage. A real world application, something that a lot of us want to use. Did that make sense, or do I got to bring the old bell out for some people out there? No, I know the majority out there are honestly super smart and get what I'm talking about, but I swear the ones out there that just kind of think they're boss level and they're not, I'm thinking Darwin was full of shit, because it's not survival of the fittest, as we've learned that, well, most of the tards are breeding faster and stupidity is increasing across the globe. I'll catch you cool cats later. And as always, choo-choo bitches. I'm going for a run in the mountains.